Right guys, so now after that last video we created our blog, our WordPress website on DigitalOcean. Now we're going to secure it. We're going to add an SSL to a DigitalOcean WordPress website, right? We're going to do it by logging into terminal and adding some lines of code or running some lines of code. I found this article and I'll put a link to it on it's like an Envato marketplace, but I went through and we just need to go through and follow these instructions to launch it and to make it secure. So what we're looking for, how you see there, is secure HTTPS. We're going to make this blog secure as well, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my terminal. I'm actually already logged into it, but just for you, I'm going to terminate it. I'm going to find that DigitalOcean droplet, right? So you need your IP address. I'm going to copy it, your IP address of your DigitalOcean droplet, right? So if you don't know it, log into DigitalOcean and it will show you a list of your IP. So it's this one, Funnel Launcher blog. There's the IP address. So I've just copied it and I'm going to go open terminal. In Mac, you're going to go to Utilities, Terminal. On Windows, I think you just go to the search box in the bottom left hand corner, type in terminal and it'll show you the app. I'm going to do SSH root at that IP address I'm going to paste in and enter. Password that you would have changed when you set up your website, and it jumps me in, right? So now I'm going to follow this instruction. Let's begin by updating the server, right? So I'm going to copy this, grab that, update. It's going to run an update and done. If you don't have Git installed in a service, best to have it installed. So I'm going to grab this code, paste that. It's done that. Once installed, clone the whatever. I don't exactly understand what it's doing. I just know it works. Paste that line in, press enter. Clones the Let's Encrypt software. Once that's done, I'm going to open that file by copying this. Right, move me into that folder. Now I'm going to copy this, and the last part here is the website, right? So for me, I'm going to remove this to just after that -d and put blog.funnelllauncher.com, right? Make sure I've spelled it right. It's a bit funny. I don't want to, or I can resize it because I'm not going to zoom in. So blog.funnelllauncher.com, and I press enter. It's going to go through its settings and do its thing, and then it's going to come and show me. It doesn't actually show you a wizard. It just does it in like it does it in. Is it sequential order, next order? It does it in a. It doesn't open a box like this. It just asks me for the same information on a command line. Doesn't take too long. So it's going to ask me for an email address. It's going to ask me to agree to terms and conditions. And then it's going to say, do you want to secure your everything or just certain pages? I do just all pages, but you may not want to. Right, so here we are. Enter your email address. So I'm going to put in, please don't email me. Read the terms. Agree to the terms. Would you be willing to share your email? I mean, I put no. I might be being mean, but you know, I get enough junk anyway. And it is going to finish off, and let's say please choose whether HTTPS is required. So here, look, please choose whether or not to redirect HTTP traffic to HTTPS, removing HTTP access. So press 1 for no redirect and 2 for a redirect. I mean, it's personal preference for you. I personally want it to be secure on all pages, so I'm just going to do 2. And it's done, right? So when I now go back to my blog, it should hopefully now be secure, and it is. Last thing I may need to do, I want to do is go in and, let me, if I hopefully remember the password. No, I know I didn't put that one in. Let's hope it's that one. Everybody will be screaming, why don't you have a password saver? I have a formula in my head that I make for websites. So when I go to settings now, I just want to make this HTTPS and this HTTPS as the default and save. Again, it'll log me out, but now I have a secure website. I have a little green padlock. If you're not getting a green padlock when you've just installed it, it's because there may be content on your page that that isn't secure. So if you've uploaded pictures already, then the picture itself won't be secure after the fact. So what you want to do is, if you got a black here, or it isn't showing, or there's a problem, go to a website called whynopadlock.com. I've already got it there. Look, padlock.com. Whynopadlock.com, and then type in whatever it is. I mean, type in your domain name, and it'll tell you why there's no padlock. It'll say this image needs to be secure, and you'll have to re-upload it, or you'll have to put it in a secure place. All right, so that was just how to quickly, using this instruction here, which is great, from Jeff Reifman. I just followed that code. I just followed these commands, installed it, and I'm secure. So I hope it helps. It was a lot easier than some other ways of doing it. Any more questions, you know where I am. If you're signing up for DigitalOcean, pnuk.co/DigitalOcean is my affiliate partner link. I get a little bit of credit for my account if you sign up using that. Any questions, you know where I am, paulnicholson.com. My computer's gone really slow. Visit my blog forum. Drop into the forum. Come and join my Facebook group. I'm always here to help and ask questions, answer questions in there. But have a great day. I hope that helps. See you soon, guys.